Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends and fellows. How are you? I welcome you on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. My dear friends, look, whatever we are trying to do, whatever we want to achieve, wherever we want to be, obviously we are in need of certain things which must be there with us. Only then we will be able to develop and to prosper according to the need, according to our desire. So I think that one those things which are very important, and those one things is called the willpower. We need to develop the willpower in ourselves. We need to keep our mind in the right perspective. We need to use our mind in the right manner. And I think that we need to know what is the healthy diet for my mind, for my thoughts, for my brain, so that I should be preparing for all that. My dear friends and fellows, look, this is going to be the topic of our today's discussion, and after some very careful consideration, we have come to a conclusion that there are only 8 things which are very very important in this respect, mean keeping our willpower in a good shape, and also also making our mind and keeping our mind as a healthy mind, because the healthy mind is very very important regardless of what we are trying to achieve. So, dear friends, after a very careful consideration and after some sort of research, we have come up to the eight things which are extremely important in all that. And now let's look upon each one of those 8 things, because we need to adopt that and we need to actually keep it with us, so that we are healthy with our mind, and we are having a healthy mind, and we are having a good willpower. So, first of all, since it has a lot to do with the medical, with the psychology, and with the psychological science. So the first thing is that we need to keep our blood glucose level at a reasonable one. Our blood glucose level, it has a lot to do with us actually. The way our mind is functioning, the kind of willpower we are having. I think and I believe that we need to keep the blood glucose level at the right place, and that is the only way, my dear friends and fellows. First of all, this is one thing: increase your glucose level. And because this thing has a lot to do the willpower, energy level related to glucose may directly affect willpower. Because if at all sometime we are lacking the willpower, and if at all we do go and check our blood glucose level, we might find that maybe our blood glucose level is very low at the moment. Now the number two is, try purposeful self distraction. Try purposeful self distraction. What is this, by the way? We need to put ourselves into certain activities like visualization exercises, and watching video, cleaning up your space. And as far this visualization exercises are concerned, what is this, by the way? Visualization exercises has a lot to do actually with our efficacy, with our willpower, with our performance level. What is this visualization exercise? It is like developing and running a kind of video inside our own mind and brain, that I am doing whatever I'm trying to do. I am achieving what I want to achieve. I am there where I want to be. I have become what I want to become, and I am enjoying all that. I am very happy there, and while being there, while having that thing in my hand, I am doing this thing, which was actually the purpose and the real benefit of achieving all that. So this visualization exercise, it is extremely beneficial, and there are certain other distractions as well, self distractions, like cleaning up your space, like going for a walk, or like any other thing as well. So after the blood glucose level, this is the second thing, and out of eight, and that is now the third is practice cognitive reframing. That, what is this, by the way? Adjusting your thoughts can help you adjust you're feeling. If at all we are not feeling well, so actually there are certain bad thoughts and certain disempowering thoughts in our mind. So we want to feel empowered, we want to feel strong. Then for the sake of all this, all what is needed here is that we need to bring the good thoughts in our mind, healthy thoughts in our mind, and that is called affirmation, something which is positive enough, constructive enough, morale boosting, and we are seen repeating, speaking those sentences inside in our own mind and a bit loudly, very frequently. We do it so often, we do it in a routine manner several times a day. That thing is called the affirmation, and we need to find the positive sentences here and there which can boost our morale, which can make us strong, which can help us become a strong person. And then finding these good sentences out of the writing, out of what we are listening, either on a video or from someone else, or we can write it down ourselves, and then writing it on our mind, mean memorizing it, and remembering it by heart. Then after that, repeating these sentences in a routine several times a day, and that too with some sort of emotions in it, with some sort of determination in it. And this thing has a lot to do with our mind. This actually means that we are working upon our mind, we are treating our mind, we are fortifying our mind, making us a strong human being. So this is so much important, my dear friends and fellows. So that is the practice of cognitive reframing. Now the fourth is display images of your goals. Pictures of rewards are come up with images that you can associate with your goals. Mean whatever you want to have, whatever we want to achieve, we can have the pictures of these displayed at several places where we live, where we are working, or the rewards of that. If at all I succeed in doing this thing, achieving this thing, becoming that thing, in that case, I shall be providing myself with this sort of reward, or I will be having this kind of benefit and that kind of benefit. Now, have a picture, have an image of that like thing, which does make us remember, which brings it back into our mind, that how good would it be, how beneficial, how much happy some, how much enjoyable would it be to achieve and to become and to be where I want to be. And in succeeding my goal, these will be the benefits and the pleasures and the enjoyment. And then put it where you are living, where you are working. Watch them frequently, then so that it will help you memorize, it will help us, it will help me memorize, it will help me remember and visualize actually. Wow, that's why I should be, it is providing us with the motives, actually providing us with the motive why I want to achieve this thing, why I want to be there. So that is very important. This is actually display images of your goals. And now the fifth is cultivate a meditation practice. Cultivate a meditation practice. It is so important because as for this meditation is concerned, it is very very useful indeed. We all need to learn to meditate, we all need to practice the meditation, because meditation makes our mind peaceful enough, peaceful enough, and active enough, and actually effective enough, and enjoyable enough, and it brings the creative abilities inside us at an optimal level. So I think that what is needed here is that we need to do this thing, meditation. Make it a routine. Begin it from few minutes a day, few minutes in the morning, few minutes in the evening, and we should learn to meditate. I think that we should take it from few minutes to 30 or 40 minutes in the morning, another 30 or 40 minutes in the evening. But let me tell you with enough amount of confidence that this meditation is something which is highly beneficial, which is, as far our mind is concerned, as for the rest of the abilities are concerned, this meditation is very, very useful, very, very useful indeed. So never ever, learn to meditate. And as for the salah is concerned, as for the Muslim prayer salah is concerned, that is also very, very beneficial. And that is like that's also like meditation. We should learn to do that. We should try to do that. And that was, that is called meditation. Practice, cultivate a meditation practice. Now the sixth is change your manage your stress level. We need to learn how to manage my stress level, because as for this stress level, going for a very good amount of walk, a brisk walk, or any other way of reducing, minimizing, containing our mental stress level. Because as for the mental stress level is concerned, it breaks us, it damages us a lot, it weakens us, it disempowers us, and it is like, we are destroying our own energies. So my dear friends and fellows, manage your stress level. Now the seventh is choose goals that resonate with you. Choose goals that resonate with you. I think that we should be having the goals which we desperately need, which we want, and which are according to our own aptitude, which are according to our own talents and capabilities and potential Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given and gifted to us. So I think as far this thing is concerned, choosing the right sort of goals that resonate with you, that can actually bring the best out of you. So that is also, we need to have the right sort of goals, because having the wrong sort of goals, that is absolutely and highly destructive. Now the eighth and the last is don't overdo it. Don't overdo anything else, because excess of everything else is bad. Everything should be done at a moderate level, at a reasonable level, and not beyond that at all. So this is actually, don't overdo it. Thank you very much. These are actually the eight things which we must remember if at all we want to use our mind away from the difficulties and the troubles, and we want to make an optimal benefit of it. We want to develop our willpower. So this is the finest ever technique, which are, only eight in number, but these are worth doing, worth understanding, worth bringing into our life, and worth benefiting from. Thank you very much.